Hello. So let's talk about this update 3.30. This got released with Fahkumram, the new character. Please let me know if you think the character is cool or not, because I quite like the character. It's refreshing to say the least. But I also have an opinion about the rest of this update, which is the character balancing. Because you might have known already, some of the characters got touched, some of them didn't. And this is to my surprise, well, not a big surprise because this happens a lot. Gigas didn't get any buff or nerf. Okay, don't nerf him, but no buffs, no changes, not a single quality of life change as well. But let's not just talk about Gigas. Let's talk about, the changes I see here. If you have any opinions about this update, feel free to let me know in the comment section below if I say something wrong, or if you think about something I addressed wrong. So you help me, I help you, so we help each other out. So yeah, let's begin with the first one. Also disclaimer, I'm not an expert with all the characters, so some of these changes I won't be very good at it to explain if it's good or not. As example, Hwoarang, I don't play this character, so I don't know about this character if this change is good. But I've done a little bit of research, other YouTubers like Hwoarang. There's a very talented player, Kwiz. I don't know if I said it right or wrong, but Kwiz actually talked about it, and he said, and this kind of shout outs to him because he also addressed something. I was like, this sucks for Gigas, because the first time I saw this, I was like, okay, so you rendered Gigas quite useless now. One of the changes says that his just frame skyrocket, I'm not sure if that's the move, the name of the move, but his just frame skyrocket had some pushback on block, right? And it was -10 before. So as a Gigas player, you can just punish it with 1-2. So it was very easy to punish it, even from his sweet spot or if he's close by. But now they made it safe. It's -8 now. So we can't punish it anymore. And almost no one in this whole roster could have punished it easy as Gigas, right? Because he has long limbs. Not everyone has the same limbs as Gigas. Almost no one has the same limbs. So that's why this is indirectly a very big nerf for Gigas, because it's a safe mid launcher now. For everyone, I get it, but Gigas could have punished it normal with his 10 frame punish, which wall splats against the wall. Gives us a very good knockdown and also great damage, but now it's completely useless. It got removed because they thought it was a good buff to give Hwoarang -8 instead of -10. And if I'm not mistaken, Kwiz himself said this is not a very good buff for Hwoarang. Matter of fact, it just made Gigas useless in this matchup. On the internet, everyone is kind of, questioning themselves why they did this, but we're gonna check other characters as well, as like Xiaoyu. I'm not sure if it's very good. Let me know in the comment section if you main or play Xiaoyu, if it's good or not. Any characters welcome, so please, if you know Brian as example, I know his soccer kick is +4/+5. That sounds good. Also damage buff 21 to 23, which is also very good. So the first change I would like to address here is the Mishima change, and we're talking about the Electric Wing God Fist. So as you can see, shorten the recovery time after the move misses by 3 frames. This is kind of fucked up as well as a Gigas main, because we could actually whiff punish it from quite some distance, right, with our crate 1-2. But now we really have to predict if he's gonna do it to whiff punish. This is not only for Gigas, this is for every character. This is very tough to whiff punish now, because recovery frames just makes it so forgiving to just do it out in the open. I actually don't know why they did this. I don't want to be one of those Mishima haters. Please don't call me like that. Mishimas are very high execution characters, I know, but in my opinion they're already great characters, so I don't see the point buffing this. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're now gonna move to, I guess you already guessed it here, Kazuya's Hell Sweep. As a Gigas man, I could never sidestep this, so for me, actually, it is not a big problem. But, I also play other characters, so seeing how aggressive Kazuya's hell sweep tracks right now is, yeah, it's kind of depressing to see. I know you can actually sidewalk it if you timed it right. I'm not gonna put out names here, but someone actually tried to justify this. You know, you can just sidewalk it if you time it right. And also, Looney Lily said you can sidewalk it with Lily, which is great. So Lily got buffed, which is awesome to hear. Indirectly, right? She also got buffed in this patch note with, I think, one move. 4-3 is a counter hit launcher. I will show you. You can't just say you can easily sidewalk it to the left. You can't. It's very strict to do right now. And this makes Kazuya online, offline, very threatening to fight against if you play, you know, everyone actually, except for Lily, of course, with the very good sidestep, and I think Asuka as well, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, also his down back 4 hits grounded. Was that really needed? I don't know. That's why if you're a Kazuya man, please be honest on this topic. Was it really needed to get a low hitting or ground hitting low? Because you already had like the steel pedal that flips over and hits grounded as well. So I don't know. So the next one is Devil Jin. I'm gonna skip Asuka because I also heard the down 1+2 is pretty fucked up as well. But again, in my opinion, I'm covering the changes that really bothers me right now, because this is quite the hot topic now, and I wanted to share my opinion about it because this is quite big. You know, this is pretty fucked up as well. So yeah, the next one is Devil Jin, and same goes for him because he's a Mishima. His electric has reduced frames, you know, shorter recovery frames with 3 frames, which is huge. But they also increase the move. They also increase the tracking on his hell sweep and his hell sweep launches. I do know, I'm not sure, I'm gonna test it right now after recording, but for what I know, you can sidewalk this to the left, but it's also not very easy to do. He has a lot of tracking moves that cover the weak side or the left side. So, you know, Kazuya was also known for being very weak on sidewalk or sidestep left, but now that got fully covered because of the hell sweep. So yeah, let's just check the other buffs. I see that Nina got buffed, which, you know, sure, I don't mind. It's always good to see some buffs, unless it's unnecessary, and that will be for the next topic. Akuma got nerfed with a 4-4 as well. It doesn't launch on counter hit. I am not sure if that is good, as in, was it really needed to nerf that? Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's kind of unnecessary to remove this, but hey, I'm not an Akuma main. I faced Akumas multiple times, and I can deal with Akumas as a Gigas main. So Lee got buffed, which is very good to see. The back 4, the recovery frames on the back 4, if you whiff it, is reduced by 5, which is nice. And his power crush wall bounce now, which is also very nice. The back 3+4. I respect that. That's great, you know. Also, Miguel got a very good buff on his rage drive, that it gives you a second spin, a second screw. It doesn't consume your screw for mid combos. It is actually a second additional screw like other rage drives. So also very good. And he has a very good buff in Savage Stance 1-4. It jails unnatural hit. So he has a wall bounce out of Savage Stance, which is very good, and I think also very quick, maybe like 11 or 12 frames startup. So yeah. So alright, I'm not gonna cover every character here because you can also read it for yourself, but for me, I want to address a couple of things. And this also goes for how, you know, the community reacts on this. I've seen things on Michael Murray's tweets. You know, he said, maybe I can find a picture so I will put it on the video as well. Why would you sidewalk hell sweep if you can just block and launch? And stuff like that. I also heard a lot of Tekken players not taking Tekken serious anymore. This is really depressing for me. And I actually played Gigas yesterday. I bought Tekken on PC so I can stream for you guys, you know. And it is very depressing. You know, for me as a Gigas player, it's not bad because, again, we already had, you know, the limited movement, so we couldn't sidewalk it easily. So we already had this kind of issue as a Gigas player. But that's not the only thing that really bothers me. The fact that they buffed pretty high tier / god tier characters, like Kazuya as example, you know, Devil. Did they really need a buff? In my opinion, no. Did Gigas need a buff? We all damn well know he needs a buff. And it's not even a question how you can buff this character. This character lives on his flaws. I love the character, don't get me wrong. I said this multiple times. I main this guy since day one release Tekken. I still play this character. The most hours are on Gigas, you know? 2,000 plus hours on Tekken, and I think legitimately that 1,700 is Gigas gameplay. So if someone can say something about Gigas, that might be me, that might be King J, that might be other very good Gigas players, you know? He needs buffs, and I don't get it why, you know, some characters got buffs, but Gigas got untouched. Same goes for Eliza. I know that Eliza needs buffs, but as a Gigas man, this really is depressing. And this is kind of demotivating to play this game. I'm still gonna play it. I love Tekken. I love Gigas, you know. I'm not even loving Tekken. I'm loving Gigas. It's Gigas 7 for me. But it's just very depressing to see that the balancing is how it is right now. Because as a community, we have shown a lot of options, a lot of moments, and shared our opinions about Gigas, and they could have taken notes and fixed this character. He has clunky movement or mobility. He got some flaws on his moves, like upward 3 counter hit window is kind of stupid. It doesn't always counter hit at moments that it would have counter hit if it, you know, functioned normally. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. He has a lot of flaws, and we all know this. Gigas is known for the character with one of the most flaws, if not the most flaws. I'm not sure about that. Don't take me on this one, but I played a bunch of other characters. I never had the same moments, you know, that I played the character and I was like, wow, why is it so shitty, you know? And with Gigas, I almost every time had moments I was in a position and I was like, wow, I can't do shit because it's Gigas. So yeah, this I guess is my opinion about the update. And for me, it really sucks. In my opinion, this update really sucks. Characters got buffed. Some characters even got buffed on the wrong side, as in, again, Kwis said it himself with Hwoarang. He got buffs, but those buffs are weird, not necessary buffs, and I just can't believe it that they actually just said screw Gigas mains, fuck off, and face the fact that you're not gonna get buffs at all. But hey, continue to play the game. You'll get fucked even more now because other characters got buffed. I think that will be it. Please again let me know if you want to share your opinion about this update. I actually really like Fahkumram. I played him a couple of times. So yeah, that'll be it. I'm rambling again. Let me know what you think about this. Go all out in depth about this. I want to know how you guys think about it. Maybe I will make a second part with your feedback of, you know, maybe I missed something and I can address it extra now. And stay safe, by the way, because of this corona bullshit. I'm not a fan of it at all. Please stay safe. Stay home. Maybe try to play some Tekken, grind on that Tekken adventure with Gigas. Maybe other characters if you like. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.